What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, something, hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review of the Arturia KeyStep 37 Mark II. That's right, Arturia has been on the ball lately. They've been dropping left and right. Recently, they just dropped the KeyStep Mark II, but the 37 has more keys, some knobs, and we'll take a look at this. So as we look here at the top-down view, you can see the difference in the keyboards. This one's gonna have 5 more keys. You're gonna notice some more things about the KeyStep 37, in which it's going to have encoders here now. So you'll see there now it's got some encoders. It's got this Midi CC control and then this control right here. And then you've got easy controls over your CV mod and your CV mod 2. Another cool thing about this board is that it has lights that light up, and I'll show you guys that here in just a moment, but it'll tell you like when your chords are going and everything, which light is going, what notes are going in that chord. And then you also have this scale mode that's different than this KeyStep, which allows you to go through major, minor, blues, user chord setup as you're going through the ARP and the sequencer. So a few new things in this board, that is for sure. Some of the things are the same, but let's go ahead and take a look here at the back of it. So when you look here at the back of the keyboard, you're gonna see they're both the same. So you got both the same controls in the back where you're gonna have, you know, your mod 2, your mod 1, your gate, your pitch, sustain, sync, in and out, your MIDI in and out, and then your USB-C, and you can turn this thing on and off. So that's nice there too as well. So guys, I'm not gonna go through every single dial on the KeyStep 37 because I've already done a full review again on the KeyStep Mark II. So that video is out there if you wanna see what every knob does. What I wanna focus on in this video are some of the things that I like about this keyboard because this is my favorite smaller MIDI keyboard, you know? It's super nice, it fits on my desk well. I'm able to put a keyboard in front of it or behind it. So when I'm shooting content or I'm doing things, it's just an easy keyboard. It doesn't take up a huge footprint, you know? So as we look here at this board, the first thing you're gonna notice when you start pushing buttons is the lights go. Right, so you're gonna notice the lights go, and the same thing, like if I was to put it into scale mode, and then I was to hit one of the notes, you see it's giving me all the notes in that chord. Right, so it's giving me all the notes in those chords. It is letting me know what everything is doing. You have your sequencer right here. So with the sequencer is pretty cool because as you look here, there's all kinds of different sequencer patterns. So there's going to be 16 different patterns that you can go through. So like, let's say I hit sequencer right now and I hit this button. Right, so it's gonna play that sequence just in a, you know, different, obviously, note. So now if I was to come over here and hit this shift button, and let's just say we hit another one of these, so bam, I hit 12, it's gonna give me another sequence. Right, so that's pretty cool. You see I've got different sequences. Now they've got different things that you can use with this, like this mutate button. So like if I hold this down, and then I hit mutate. Once I hit the mutate button, it's going to change this pattern slightly for me. And if I hold down the mutate button longer, it's going to make the mutation more intense. Now, if I want to, I don't like that, I can just push shift and reset, and it'll take me back to. Right, so super easy sequencer to use. Also with the sequencer, you'll notice over here, you have different things that you can do with the sequencer. So like, let's say I want to nudge a note over. I can hit this down, and then I can hit shift and just nudge the note to the left or to the right. So you hear I keep nudging it, it's changing it. Right, so, and then we can nudge it back the other way if we wanted to. And then we can just hit reset if we wanted to on that as well. Other cool features that I like about this are this mod and this spice over here. I don't know why I didn't talk about this in the last video, but the mod and the spice is cool because you can basically modulate your sound. Right, and then you also have spice that you can add to the sequence. So you can see how it's gonna kind of change up the rhythm there for you too. Another dope thing about this, I guess we'll talk about the bend and the gate too, because you can mess with these as well. All right, so I picked a different preset here, and this is what this one sounds like. Now we can use this bend and this gate over here too as well. Put shift and use the gate feature. And then another feature that I really like in this sequencer is the ARP feature in here, and here is why. Because you have this ARP feature right here, so we can turn on ARP, we can hit shift, and the same thing with the sequencer, we have all the different ARP patterns here. So now if I hold down a button, if I hold down another button, all right, we can mutate that ARP if we want to. So bam, we mutate it. So we've changed the way that that ARP sounds. Now we can send that ARP to the sequencer. So now when we hit the sequencer, so now that ARP has turned into our sequence, and we can come over here with the sequencer. So now I can hold this, I can overdub, and then I can use my mod and I can spice it up. So right? So we can push play, overdub. So that's cool. We can do dope stuff there too as well. Then another feature that I like in this keyboard a lot is the chord feature. So like with the chords, with the scales, you can hold down this scale. And now that I hold this down, if I push 3 buttons, now it's got a chord for me. It just simply saved that chord. So it saved that chord for me pretty easily. We can still come in here with this chord function, and then you can spread out the notes, whether it's no spread, velocity, aftertouch. We'll put it on velocity. And then you have strum controls. So you have strum by milliseconds, you have strum by sync, and then you have strum by strum type. So if we wanted to come in here, we can strum up, alt, down, however we wanted to. We're gonna go ahead and strum up. And then we're gonna come over here to our milliseconds, and we're gonna turn up our milliseconds so we get a strum. So, I mean, that's fire, especially with that velocity control there. And in here too, they have a ton of different chord types. So, you know, we can come back to our presets. We've got user, we've got octave, we've got fifths, majors, minors, suspended, you know. Let's go with minor 7 real quick. You also have control over the voicing of the chord. We can turn it to where the chord puts a bass note on there for us. We'll go 3. So just like that, you can get some super nice chord progressions and you can do it all in the board. So then another thing that's cool with the chords and the voicings and all that stuff. So we'll take the bass back down one. So now when we have the chords selected, we can hit ARP and now we can use those chords as our ARP. And what's cool too are all these functions over here. So I didn't mention, like with the sequencer and the ARP, I can make it go up an octave. And I would be able to do that with the sequencer too as well. So ultimately, this board is fire. This is like the board that sits on my desk now. So it was this KeyStep. Again, I told y'all, it's just easier footprint. Like I can put two things on the desk, my computer screen, my monitors, everything is ready to go. And all the functionality that you actually get in this board is solid. You know, like if you're somebody who doesn't need pads, I would recommend grabbing this board right here. Because you can do so much with it, with the sequencing, with the mutations, with the ARP, with the chords. You've got control now with your encoders. You've got the Midi CC and the control functions now too as well. Just a solid overall board. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time I bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. I appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the key.